Hey guys, we are here playing Blue Sun, and this is a boot camp Glacier up against Valencia. Should be interesting, because the blackmails tend to make things awkward in the start, but then if you're able to stabilize, it can be quite nice. They can't do a ton to you after that. I want to leave my centrals open. I really don't. You know what, let's get... This is a bit bold. Because if he has medium right away, we'll be kind of, or Keyhole, we'll be a little bit sad. But the upside is if he blackmails it, or even if he face checks it, loses 2 credits, and then there's a lot of ways we can make value out of this if we don't get punished too hard in the centrals. And like, we don't know what he's playing, but he doesn't know what we're playing either. For all he knows, this is like some kind of flatline attempt from the start. Just gonna run R&D. That seems like the safe option. Obviously the worst case scenario would be a count siphon, but if he's playing like 3 siphons and 50 cards even, he probably doesn't have it on turn 1. Okay. So we're going to get to start our Adonis right away, which is nice. I think we draw for ice. Cover up and click for credit. And we can, if we get this next turn, we can play restructure off of our Adonis money. Maybe we'll even just blackmail this right away. In this case, we can just click for credit and play restructure. So either way, it's going to be okay for us. We're playing 2 Chronos Project, which can be pretty important. Because if you can get rid of his blackmails from the heap, he can't recur them with all his same old things. Even if you can just get rid of like parasites or breakers, or vamp is what it's going to be. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. And now he has the money to do so. Well, that went poorly. There's the Chrysium. Oh, wow. That's just incredible. I don't think we bothered blowing that up. Just poor timing here. Gets a daily cast. I also want to just shove this. No, let's not. Let's put the ash in first, and we'll shove it next turn. Yes, this is the new agenda we're testing. I'll let him through here. And you actually get paid to advance it, which is pretty sweet. Ends up being an 8 credit swing compared to just scoring any other 4-2. Oh no, no, not the only one in my hand. Come on. Oh well, I mean, we probably would have lost the other remote too. Still, that's tragic. Oversight curtain. Yes, please. That's what we need. That's exactly what we need to get things rolling. There's a couple ways you can use the oversight curtain in this matchup. One is to obviously just convert it into tons of money. The other is to leave it oversighted on a server so that you can't get blackmailed through that. In this case, we're so poor, I just want to get some money. But there's definitely times where you want to do each of the possibilities. This hive is probably fine to res now. It's an APT we don't even want. a 5-2. We don't want to score it. We want that beautiful Oak Town. We want it to be all renovated. Discards Eater. Okay. That's pretty good. Like, maybe he'll blackmail through this, but we can't really do anything else except try until we get a boot camp. I don't want to wait forever to get boot camp to try to flip my ice over. This is a case where we had the oversight. We could have maybe put the oversight on the remote. But he doesn't fight it, and we're going to get our Atlas with a counter on it, which is pretty sweet. Like, I'm half tempted to search for boot camp, but it seems like we can put that to better use. Ugh. We're getting a restructure. Do we want to... This probably needs to be for Ash. Caduceus, yeah. I don't know if that needs to go there. Maybe it's fine on here. He's just not doing anything though, so we're gonna have kind of struggle to get anything going here. We're just getting completely suppressed by these blackmail threats. I think we're gonna search for oversight, and we're going to put up an oversight here to stop blackmail. I mean, we're gonna lose to David, but that's kind of fine. At least make some use up the David. There's nothing in the heap yet. He's on either Keyhole, so he probably doesn't have Corroder. Assuming he's a vamp deck, he's going to try to vamp us to 0, but then that's what the curtain wall is going to help. Yeah, okay. Play the Crisium. I'm going to play a little bit greedy here. But if we can stop a Crisium with the vamp, or stop the vamp with the Crisium rather, pretty nice. And if he comes in and pays 5 to trash, then that's pretty nice too. He almost can't even get at it if he doesn't have a way to break this data pike. See what he does here. Gets his pancakes. He's been looking for that for a little while. This guy's another eater, so we got away with it, which is great. We're gonna get our Atlas out. Another counter we can use to either get an Oaktown. He's going to destroy the oversight now, which costs him a bunch of money. So this is good for us overall. Yeah. Is he going to jack out? Yeah, he's going to jack out. Maybe blackmail my Ash to get rid of it. Maybe he's saving his blackmails to do like medium dig. I feel like this intern's usage is going to be pretty important. Like we can even get out the... We can interns the curtain wall and get another oversight, which might give us another scoring window. Wow, it at least makes him run and pay 10 again, which really weakens his vamp threat. I also don't hate Jackson drawing next turn to try and find a better agenda, but maybe want to get the curtain out first and then dig for a better agenda. Oh, okay, there he goes. Desperado, nice. Gonna start the sucker farming. That's how he's gonna get past the state of Pikes and a parasite death. Just tragic. Another hive. Well, hive ain't so great right now. I'm gonna play the Taurus. I'm gonna get the curtain wall out again. If we can draw a nicer agenda than the NAPD, we could maybe slam it through. More data suckers. We're gonna have to go all in defense on our centrals right now. He may run the trace. I don't know. If he runs the trace, I don't res the next one. He can actually access a card, which he kind of wants to do. No further reactions. Yeah, okay. Let's begin 3. Bit unusual. Does pay through the trace. Oh, he's got 1 parasite in the heap. If we res this, he pays 2, can't access. He can parasite and come back. I'm not sure. This could be bad, but the advantage if it doesn't die right away, we can bring it back to our hand, get it out of the way because we don't really want it. And he jacks out. Okay. Fair enough. So this hive is not what you want when you're already at 4 points. So we're going to get our money back and we're going to find something a little nicer. Oh, toll booth. That definitely qualifies. I'm going to play the booth. I'm going to get another oversight. And we're going to hold tight in our centrals, I think. Well, you know, playing this Jackson, I think he's going to go for this. I think he's going to see that oversight and think this is a scoring attempt, and he needs to get on it. Yeah, we've made a tough decision for him because he doesn't have that many credits, or like he doesn't have a KD or much of a recurring credit engine. His strategy is almost based around cheap running with the Desperado bad pub, but we don't allow that, and the suckers obviously, but we're not going to allow that to happen too easily in Blue Sun. He's going to destroy it with his sucker. He can barely afford to do it, but he can. Puts us to 9 strength. He needs to pay into this. Goes to $1. Yeah. And gets rid of it. He jacks out. Can you bait the blackmail? Yes, come blackmail me, please. He's going to have $1, $2. He can't do anything here. I think this was a misplay. You want to have money to trash the ash at the least. So if he'd clicked for credit first, he could have come in and killed our ash, which would have been nice for him. This is just a blowout. Successfully baited the blackmail. He spent all his money. And now we're 1 boot camp away from getting a really strong position. So the Caduceus is pretty good there. I'm going to leave it. We're going to get Chronos Project. Yeah, that's pretty good. The Oaktown's kind of good. I mean, we need to somehow... He's poor enough, maybe we can just push the other one through. The Chronos through. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah. That's not bad. I gotta think about our Jackson pretty carefully here. We want to send the oversights. Actually, just the oversights, all 3 of them. Because we can interns our curtain wall if we get a chance. Throw the oversights back. So now he needs like 2 more blackmails or to actually deal with our ice. Neither of which he really wants to do. Yes, so he's going to have $3 and a bad pub. So we can pay trace 4. We'll make it a trace 5. To trace him out and make him come again. Yeah, he's going to get in. Go to 0. He is going to fully commit to this blackmail. Okay. Gets the Chronos. Now he's on $1. Now. I don't think he can blackmail me 2 more times. I'm gonna slam the Oaktown. Don't think he has that many blackmails and enough money to actually pull this off. So that's the nice thing about playing 1-pointer in the deck. You can let them go and it's not as bad as if you'd given them a 2-pointer usually. For example, now if we get the second Chronos, it's no good to him whatsoever. That's something you kind of have to do in a lot of Glacier decks, when you're against someone that can bust remotes pretty well, you need to give away one agenda to drain their money, and then you can follow up with a second one. We're lucky enough to have our second Ash in hand, which lets us make this another 2-run steal. Can we afford to do this? Oh yeah, we gotta destroy Desperado, right? Yeah, we do. This is amazing. We're gonna get to knock at a sucker. He can't pay a trace 3. Goodbye, Desperado. Now his MU is over. Oh, that's amazing. He probably drops the Keyhole. No, he wants the Keyhole. He's trying to drop the sucker. Good old Taurus. I love the art in Taurus, and I love that's a pretty decent card too. A lot of cards with really nice art just are not good, but this one is pretty reasonable. It's by no means an all-star, but it's good enough to make cut just a little one of that's gonna occasionally do great things for you. I mean, he may have a second Desperado in his hand. We haven't seen any of the other ones yet. We've only seen 3, 4, 5, 6 influence. So he probably has 2 more Desperados, another clone chip, another quality time. I should have 2 credits. Why? No, his Desperado's trashed. Mess with the bull, get the horns. Dirty laundry on here again. Yeah, it makes sense now that he's got no hardware. So we're going to be at 12 after scoring this, which is great. I think we want to bring the Taurus back. I don't think he's going to play another hardware. Next couple of turns. We can throw away the high from our hand since it's not good anyway. Getting paid to advance. Getting paid to advance. Getting paid to advance. Oaktown. So good. Oh, I put that in the face up. Yep, that's a hive. So now we need to maybe push the NAPD through a blackmail. Could work. Or we could wait for boot camp. Patience is a virtue. Oh, this is nice. He's gonna keyhole, but we're gonna say 12 booth, lose 3 credits. With the interns, we can get an Ash, which we don't really need. The curtain wall, we probably can't even res. Yeah, that's an expensive keyhole run. He can't really affordably keep doing that. It's an NAPD, though. Well, can't ask for him to hit a better one. Laundry, yes. He is going to go take the NAPD. I guess he's got a bad pub. It's only cost him 3. Well, that saves us deciding whether we wanted to interns it or not. Okay, let's math a little bit here. So there's 11 addenda in the deck. The Chronos doesn't help him, and 9 of them are here. So there's a Chronos left, and there's a Alice left. He needs both of them on Keyhole to win. We can either Oaktown install advance, and then we can pray for no double blackmail, or we install double advance here. Yeah, so this has got to be it. I think the extra 4 credits of steel will make this a lot safer than having more credits from this. I mean, had we installed this, we'd be at 10 credits, which doesn't materially make much difference. We didn't have to keep him, to trace him out once if he blackmails once. So I'd much rather have 7 and the 4 extra steel. Like, in fact, if he runs HQ, we have to res HQ and go to 3 credits and then not res any of this defensive ice and rely on the ash and the 4 credit steel cost. Should be fine. He needs to find like both of his remaining blackmails, no, he needs to find money. He needs to go like laundry, blackmail. And since the 3 gamble and 2 laundry are already in the trash, that seems unlikely. I guess Singularity gets there? No, it doesn't. We can res our data pike. I feel like he didn't run HQ enough this game. But I guess with the Chrysium, he didn't want to like not get suckers, not get Desperado dollars. It's tough to say. I mean, he's building towards his Keyhole rig. Oh geez, he gets the laundry. Is it going to be laundry double blackmail? Drum roll. No, he's going to take a shot at Keyhole. I mean, that's fair. I mean, he has to hit exactly the 1 Atlas in the deck. But it is his only out. So he's 1 in 7 to take this. Otherwise, we're going to get it. Let's do that 1 in 7, baby. Not the Atlas. Oh, for the love of God. Brutal. That's rough. That's funny. Well, he made it. Can't really do much about that. I mean, we could have maybe moved the Caduceus, but it would have come to the same. I think he made the best shot out of it. He got a little bit lucky. Thanks for watching.